Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Divya. Welcome to Visual Vibes. In this Python course, I'm gonna teach you everything that you need to learn to start coding with Python. This course doesn't cost you anything, it's totally free for you. But if you would like to help me out, then you can increase its reach by hitting a like button, leave a random comment down below, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thanks in advance, and I really appreciate it. Without getting any delay, let's jump right in. Today, I'm going to walk you through the process of installing Python. Before I start, I would like to tell you one thing. If you haven't gone through my first session about introduction to Python, then I would like to recommend you to first go through that and then come here for better understanding. Now let's see the steps for installing Python. The process of installing Python basically involves two key components. One is interpreter and second one is IDE, stands for Integrated Development Environment. In our first session, we have already discussed that Python is an interpreted language, right? Python executes the code line by line sequentially. Means each and every statement executes one after the another. It will not compile all the code all at once. Instead, it executes the code line by line. For example, if you have three statements in your Python script means, then control comes to the first line first. It checks for any errors that includes logical or syntactical errors. If no errors found, then it starts executing the first line. Once it executes the first line successfully, then only it moves to the second line. Again, same. It checks for errors. If no errors found, then it starts executing second line. Once the execution completes, then only it moves to the third line. Again, the process repeats. Likewise, Python executes all the statements in your Python script that you have defined with the help of interpreter. What this interpreter will do means, interpreter converts the source code of Python into mission level understandable code. We know, right? Humans can talk and understand English only. But machines don't understand English. Like how humans have their language as English, in the similar way, machines do have their own language, which we can call as mission language, which is in the form of full of zeros and ones. That we can call as mission language. So what can I conclude is that interpreters is the one that is responsible for converting the source code of Python into mission level understandable code or byte code that a mission understands. And the second one is IDE. This IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. This IDE is like a code editor, or I can say it's a place where you can write as well as execute the Python code. It's more like a software tool that provides these features that includes code editing, which allows you to write and edit the code, debugging, that allows you to identify and fix the errors, and execution, that allows you to run the code line by line. All these features are included in one place, in one interface that we can call as IDE. And here is the list of popular IDEs that are available in our market. PyCharm, Visual Studio Code or VS Code, Jupyter Notebook, Spider, and Google Colab. If you are a professional developer and if you want to implement code for large scale projects, then you can go for PyCharm IDE. If you are a beginner or intermediate or experienced developer, then you can go with Visual Studio IDE. If you are a data science analyst or scientist and if you have more to do with data, then you can prefer Jupyter Notebook. If you're a scientist and if you want to do some scientific computations, then you can go for Spider IDE. And the final one is Google Colab, which is a cloud-based Jupyter Notebook environment only that is available in our web browsers, which is available online. So if you don't want to install the first four IDs, or the first four IDs we can install in our system, but the last ID is available online only. If you don't want to install any IDs in your mission, then you can go for online available IDE, which is Google Colab. So this is all about IDEs. Now we can see the installation of Python. So before I show you the installation of Python, I would like to tell you that I'm gonna show you the installation of PyCharm and Visual Studio Code and the interpreter in this session. In a similar way, you can install Jupyter Notebook and Spider as well. On same process of steps you can follow, but there are different websites to download. And finally, I will show you the Google Colab interface as well. To install the Python interpreter, head to the website python.org, where you can see the download section here, and you can click on this Python 3.3 version, which is available latest. This is for Windows operating system only. If you have a different operating system like Mac OS and other platforms, then you can go to the respective sessions and click on download button for those operating systems. Now I have Windows operating system, so I'm clicking on this one, Python installation. So once it is installed, just double click on it. And one pop-up opens like this. Here it will ask for installing Python. So it is showing like it's gonna install in this location. I'm fine with this location, and make sure that you check this second option that adds python.exe to the path and click on install now. And that starts the installing Python. It takes 2 to 3 minutes. Let's wait for it. Once the Python interpreter setup was successful, you can see this pop-up. You can see the pop-up like this that says setup was successful. Now you can close the window. Python interpreter got installed successfully. So this is how you can install Python interpreter. Now we will see how we can install the IDEs. First, I will show you how you can install the Visual Studio Code IDE. For that, you can go to this website, search for Visual Studio Code, Visual Studio download, and open this website, download Visual Studio Code. So here it will show for different operating systems, different download buttons it will show. So this is for Windows, this is for Mac, and this is for Debian Ubuntu. And I will go for Windows. I will click on this Windows button. Then you can see, right, it started downloading the Visual Studio Code. I have already installed the Visual Studio Code in my machine, but I want to show you how you can install as well. It got downloaded now. Let's double click on it. So it will show one pop-ups asking to accept the agreement. Click on the first option and click on next. I want to create a desktop icon. So make this option check and let the other checks make like that and click on next. And finally click on install. I have already installed, so I don't want to install again. So I'm just canceling the installation. So this is how you can install the Visual Studio Code IDE. Now let me open the Visual Studio Code IDE and we'll show you how it will look like. So double click on this Visual Studio icon. So this is how it will look like whenever you open for the first time. So it will show different options to open a new file, to create a new file, open a new folder, and other some options. And it will show the recent folders which we have opened. So let me open with, I have already created one folder named code with me. Let me open this folder and I will create some sample Python file and will show you how you can run it. So inside this folder, I want to create a new file. Click on this more actions and click on this new file. Name the Python file as main and give the extension as .py. Every Python file should be given the extension as a .py, .py, and click on enter. Now the file was created. Let me print one statement. I want to print some message in the terminal. So for that one, we need to use the print statement. So I'm giving, let's start the coding. So whenever you give the message inside this print statement, it will print the message for you in the terminal. So this one statement I wanna run. So just save this file by giving Control S. And you can see the terminal option here, right at the top. Click on this terminal and click on this new terminal. Then it will open this terminal for you. So make sure that you are inside the folder which you have the file. So I have the file named main.py inside this folder. Now I was inside this folder only. So I'm gonna run this Python file now. To run the Python file, we need to give the command like this: Python space name of the file .py. Give the command like this and hit enter. So now you can see, right? It printed the message like, let's start the coding with Python. So this is how we can get started with Python. Like now, this is how you can write some other statements as well, and you can play with that. So this is about the Visual Studio Code IDE. This is a brief introduction about this IDE. Now let's see for to install PyCharm IDE. Head to the website called JetBrains/PyCharm. So this is the official website of JetBrains. To install the PyCharm, click on this one. Let's close this. Here we have a download button, right? So click on this download button. Basically, PyCharm is available in two editions. First one is professional edition and second one is community edition. This one is a paid version that comes under professional edition. So in order to install PyCharm for free, so you need to go to the PyCharm community edition. Here it is available. So click on this download button to download it for free. Since I have already installed the PyCharm, so I don't want to install it again. Just that's why I'm canceling it. So I'm clicking on this one. Double click, open this one. So it will ask you to give the permission for this app. Click on yes, and it will pop up the window like this. Welcome to PyCharm setup. Click on next and see where you need to install this PyCharm. I'm making the location as it is. I'm clicking on next, and I was checking this option. I want to create a PyCharm desktop icon in the taskbar. Create association, make this option also checked, and add bin folder, this option also checked, and click on next. This is for JetBrains only, right? So make it as JetBrains only and click on install. This will take 2 to 3 minutes. Let's wait for it. So once it is installed, the last pop-up it will show like this, completing PyCharm setup. It will ask for reboot now. I don't want to reboot now, so want to manually reboot later and click on finish that one. Now it got installed successfully. Let's open that app. So it will show this pop-up and let's accept the agreement and click on. Once it got open, you can see the interface like this. So this is the PyCharm IDE. Here one project got already created. So you can see the location of here. You can see the location here. So inside this main project, I want to create one new folder, and then inside that I will create one Python file and I will show you how you can run. Right click on this and click on new. Go to directory and rename name the directory as some main directory. And inside this directory, I want to create a new file. Right click on it. Click on new. Go to Python file and give the name of the Python file. I'm giving as src. Hit enter. It was asking to add the file to Git. For now, I don't want to add, so just close this window and give one statement. I want to print same statement here as well. Welcome to Python programming I was given. And just save the file. And here we have already terminal got open. So just give it the command here, Python space name of the file, source.py. Make sure that you're inside this Python project and hit on enter. So you can see right what it was showing like python.exe cannot open this file because I'm inside the main folder. I have the file inside the main folder, but I was executing the command inside the Python project folder. So let's go to that folder by giving cd space that folder name and hit on enter. Now give that command. You can see right it. Now we can able to see the message welcome to Python program. This is how you can run the Python file in PyCharm. In the similar manner, this is the process of how you can install uh, PyCharm IDE. Now, let me show you the final IDE that is available in your web browser, which is Google Colab. So search for Google Colab and click on this one, get started with Google Colab. Uh, Not this one, just go to the first website itself. Welcome to Colab. Click on this one. I will provide you all the links for this, where to install all these IDEs and a Python interpreter in the description. Can download from there, or else follow the procedure which I have shown. And once you go to the Google Colab, it will show the interface like this. So click on this new notebook, then it will open a new notebook for you. It is a cloud-based Jupyter notebook environment where you can start writing the code online. Instead of downloading the IDs in your system, you can directly write the code here. So you can see, right, this is the interface. So this is a place where you can start writing your code. I just wanna print. So I'm just giving the print message like this. Once the statement is written, click on this run button. See, it got printed the message, hooray, we're gonna end the session. So this is all about installing all the IDEs as well as Python interpreter. So that's all for today. I hope you liked this session. If you have any doubts, feel free to post them in the comment section. We'll definitely answer your questions, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care, goodbye, and enjoy programming.